Lord Jerome, sir!
Now look what you've made me do! Oh, this is far too much sugar.
Apologies, my lord. I didn't mean to startle you. Might I ask what you are making?
Just a little something for the neighbors. Not that it matters anymore. Now, I assume you've some reason for this unannounced interference?
I almost forgot! There's an armed battalion closing in on our city, my lord. It's thought to be the rebels.
They dare come here?
Apparently so. But is this not the perfect opportunity? If we join their ranks, we can finally start resisting Zenoira like we've always wanted.
I fear that's not a choice we can make. Zenoira has men stationed at just about every corner in town. So you can imagine the consequences for our citizens should we aid this liberation and lose.
I suppose so, yes.
Remember, all that we do is for the sake of our people. We'll fight the rebels, and we'll win. Now, prepare for battle, and fetch my sharpest lance. I'll be welcoming them myself. So, my road ends here. Do with me what you will. But I beg you, see that my people live out their days in peace.
Raise your head, Sir Jerome. I'd like you to brandish your lance for the liberation.
Pardon?
You are not a general of Zenoira, but the local lord of a peaceful Albion city. By all accounts, you and I have no reason to fight, and much to stand together.
You speak the truth, yes. But that doesn't change the fact that I swore fealty to Zenoira. One whose hands are as stained as mine could never deserve a place in your army.
Perhaps, had you chosen to sully them of your own volition. But I've someone here who claims quite the opposite.
It's you.
No matter what he says, Lord Jerome only ceded to Zenoira's demands to see his people safe. I can still recall the day they first invaded as though it were yesterday. He rode out to receive them, commencing negotiations in earnest before they could spill even a single drop of blood. And that was the condition for his allegiance. We would supply provisions and soldiers only if they spared our citizens.
We canvassed the city as well, yet failed to find any among its people who condemn you for defecting. They all spoke with one voice, of their lord's undying devotion to their well-being. And every army could use a leader with such dogged dedication. So I ask you again, will you join us?
As if I could refuse a request so boldly impassioned. Very well. It is with great pride and humility that I accept your offer. My lance rests with you, and with all those who have trusted me to guide them true. I'll see that it doesn't disappoint. I've word you summoned me, my prince?
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake.
Ah, yes. I see. Please don't spare the topic another thought. What is life without a few mistakes, hmm? I've word you summoned me, my prince?
I'd like you to have the ring of the maiden.
A test, is it? Huh. What is a loyal knight meant to say in such thorny situations?
Calm yourself, please. I assure you, I'm not expecting any particular response.
Yes, right. In that case...
Forgive me the question, but what exactly do you keep glancing at?
How shall I ever divulge it to him? If Alain ever knew I asked my adherent to observe us for fear of being ousted, oh, he would surely oust me then and there.
Is everything all right?
Ah!
I'm starting to wonder if I've made a mistake. Listen to me, Jerome. From the first we met, it was clear as day how deep and earnest a love you bore for the people of your city.
Oh, well...
I'd like nothing more than to extend that love toward the entire kingdom. To greet the dawning of peace with you at my side. Would you accept this ring as a symbol of that wish?
My word, I never dreamt you felt that way. But if you're assured in your decision, I would be honored to accept.
Looks like it all went perfect to plan.
Indeed it did. Thank you for making sure he didn't run off.
You mean to say you conspired against me?
What? Is that you, Mother?
Your Majesty, but how?
Mother! No! I won't lose you again!
Oh, but you shall. How does it feel, Your dear mother, slain by your own hand!
What's happening to me? Lord Alain!
Your Highness! Ah, what a poor fool he was. Doomed to the same fate as the pitiful queen before him.
What in the Father's name?
His strength surpasses even Elenia's. The might of the unicorn runs deep in his veins. Strike at this new body of mine if you dare. You'd simply be volunteering your own as my next vessel. The ring is mine to command, and a futile demise is all that awaits you now.
No. Why must it end this way?
Finally realized, have you? None can ever hope to halt my designs. Now bow to your emperor!
No!
This day is won by my hand, and the grandest of rights shall soon be upon us. Worry not. You'll make a fine Zenoiran vessel once it is.
I'll never bow to you.
Enough. Can't you see it's over? The ring? But why does it hold such vast energy?
the ring's power? Yes. Alain fights on. The man who redeemed my life and so many others could never be consumed by such base evil. Return to us, my lord! Sever this villainy at its vile root!
Impudent little whelp. You're nothing more than the forgotten spawn of a dead queen. How have you grown so powerful?
Don't you see, Alain? The peace we've sought is right before you. At last, within arm's reach.
It will take more than this to defeat me!
You can overcome this challenge, my lord, just as you have all the rest.
I am your emperor. Zenoira's reign shall never end.
It's finally over.
Alain!
Galerius, you saw in Fevrith's innocent people mere vessels to house your own fallen empire. But as long as I live and breathe, you'll never inflict such callous devastation on our world.
How do you know of that?
Piteous ghost of an age long past. I shall grant your soul the freedom it desires.
You will not!
How does he yet draw strength?
My brethren were robbed of their corporeal flesh, left to wander in the void of nothingness for 800 years. Their pain is my strength, and my body, their fury given form. While the souls of Zenoira remain trapped in the beyond, their emperor shall never know defeat!
Your Majesty.
Baltro!
How goes the rite?
Flawlessly. We lack but a single soul to complete the spell.
Then these insects shall be more than enough. Grant me your strength, and we'll stamp them out together.
We shall never submit to the likes of you!
What do you think you're doing?
Apologies if I wasn't clear, Your Majesty. The last soul the sigil seeks is none other than yours.
Traitorous fool. Finally gone senile.
Is that you, Mother?
Your Majesty. But how?
Mother!
Her condition appears stable, my lord.
Speak to me, please. Joseph, see my mother somewhere safe.
And you, Your Highness?
We end this long-drawn war, here and now.
Indeed. The final battle is upon us at last. All that remains is to seize our well-deserved victory.
Come home, both of you. What primitive evil should I reanimate next, I wonder? A monster capable of crushing Fevrith beneath its heel, perhaps?
I tire of this inhuman treachery. We shall make him repent, by force if we must.
Spirits of Zenoira, hear my call. Your Emperor is no more, and in his place, a tyrannical fiend who craves nothing but absolute control. Tell me, is this what you truly desire? To sacrifice your very essence in service of this demon?
Pathetic child.
Souls of the departed, if you've any humanity left within you, lend me your aid!
Oh! He's leaving me. You've ruined everything! Accursed fool!
These souls are not a power one can wield, Baltro. They are human lives. Human will in its purest form.
Impossible! The Sigil's very nature has been recast! How is this happening?
It appears we arrived just in time.
This isn't how my tale concludes. I won't allow it!
The only escape awaiting you, Ultron, is death's cold embrace.
Wretched disciples! You dare turn on your master!
The time has come, Alain.
Let us lift the curse of the unicorn and bring the salvation of heaven to these lost souls!
Today, Februar's darkest hour comes to a close.
Nihility beckons. All of my knowledge, all of my research, lost to the endless emptiness of time.